My project was a 3D printed phone mount in Tinkercad. Like, it's got magnets right here, and I got a metal plate on my phone so that it attracts to each other, and you could screw it onto the wall and whatnot. Okay, so first off, I had to kind of make a base starting layer, and so I made these threads. So we could get something like this, and then scale it down. These aren't the actual measurements. It's just an example. And then for these curved edges, I just get a round roof and rotate it. Wait. Yeah. Okay. And then I just add this onto here. And group. Then these little inlets are what allow the pieces to connect, since these have the same thing but they're outlets kind of, so they snap in with these. And you can orientate them in any direction you want, really. So what you do is you go to featured. You could grab one of these threads, and this is the hardest part because I had to reprint a couple times, but you have to measure them to your liking. So that seems about right. Then to get this flat part, we get a cylinder, and then just get it right over the top. Okay, there we go. And then I had to group these together here, and then I curved these edges a little bit, but I added these outlets, which is kind of the same thing as we did before. We get a round roof. Let me just turn it upside down. Oops. And then I had to turn off snapping for this, but and then after that, I put these, line them up with the height, change these into holes, and then move it into place. And then to create the outlet effect over here, we do the same thing, but don't make it a hole. So that's pretty much the gist of it, and that's kind of how I created these parts. But I'll show you how it looks when it's put together. I put this together, and this is what it looks like. I printed it in all black, so it's not the same color, but this is an example. The magnets actually go inside here. You can see. And then you can unthread these knobs, and the parts can go like up and down and whatnot. And then once I was ready to print, I opened up this cloud print on MakerBot and had my printer hooked up. And then I imported the parts, and I was able to print from there. So that's pretty much how I did this project.